Well, hello, 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 hello. Welcome, my fellow musicians and friends. I don't have my sunglasses on tonight because my eye is bothering me. And I just thought that I would try this, but you know what? It's bothering me right now looking into this bright light. So I'm putting them on. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, he, she, they, them, vafangul. Welcome to another segment of Rant and Roll. By yours truly, Echo Crafto. Who do we have in the chat? Let's see. Geez, we got about 1 million people in the chat tonight. Holy moly. Echo, could you please be quiet? Echo, be quiet. God, she's so fucking annoying. Let's see who we got. Well, geez, we got about 150 people in here. Yeah. Holy crap. Let's see who we got. We've got Waves. We've got Mitchell Cohen. Mr. Mitchell. How are you, sir? Glad you made it. Synth Fun. Hans Volt. Blary's Beat Lab. Blary's Beat Lab. Yes, sir. Who else we got? We got Eternian. We've got Conductive. We've got Mr. George G's. We've got Twin Cities Oxygen. We've got, who else here? We've got, Courtney, Country Fair. I can't talk. 74, welcome. Glad you made it, man. Yeah, here we are. Let's talk, shall we? So, sponsored by Liquid Death. Anyway. So, I just want to before I get into the comments here, I just, want to talk a little bit about the PWM Malevolent. Now, Samurai has been making a big deal out of this, and so hasn't Mr. Hans Volt, and I appreciate that because it is a fine little synthesizer, which I really didn't think it was, to be honest with you. That's just me. But anyway, Electric Ram. Hey, welcome. Thanks. Mr. Synth Samurai. Thank you for the rose. No diddy. Anyway, so I just want, let me turn this up a little bit. Let's get this up a little bit there. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Isn't that better? All right. So, oh, that's a little too loud now. How's that? Is that better? That's better. Anyway, so the Malevolent. Let's talk about it. It's a great little synthesizer. I bought one. Anyway, yeah, I have to whisper that. So what's cool about it is it just sounds nasty. And I'm going to play a video about it that this guy actually made it sound quite calming, which I was shocked because most of the videos I see on it is very nasty. It's got a nasty, you use the Malevolent exclusively for the hi-hats? I don't believe you, Hans. But anyway, most of the videos I've seen, including Hans's and Synth Samurai's videos, they, Hans Volt, that is, they're very, it's got a very distinct gritty sound to it. And I like that. I like gritty synths. I mean, let's face it. Let's listen to this for 1 second. Don't you love it? That's the Messenger. It's so special. It's a special synthesizer. Anyway, let me pull this up here. Just you keep now quiet now, boy. Here we go. All right. So anyway, it is a special synthesizer and it sounds amazing, and that is the Messenger. Now, getting back to the Malevolent, I'm going to show a video. And let me get back up here and I'll show you guys. I'm going to
I'm gonna switch this right here.
Ooh, we'll get back to that later. That's the merch channel, baby. So I came across this and I thought this was kind of interesting. It's a short film, a little shorty, and we're gonna get right to it. So, let me get off of that. So anyway, that's the Dreadbox Darkness reverb pedal, which I found very nice, actually. I thought it was a very cool pedal. Anybody in the chat know about this pedal? Have seen this pedal? Yeah, I just think it's a very cool pedal. And I thought that sounded excellent. Did anybody think that was excellent? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Okay. I'm using it in noise band at a gig in July 18th at Turnian. Turnian, you're using what, the Malevolent? That's fantastic. All right. Anyway, let's get back here. So we're going to get back, and now I'm going to try this one here. Is this the one? Oh no, that's Synth Samurai's page. Let's not do that. This is it. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. All right, so check this out, guys. I'm going to play some of this video. Hopefully the video police won't come and arrest me, but check it out. Is that wet or what? I mean, how, do you like it wet? I know I do. I'm going to subscribe to this man's channel. Done. Go through all of them, but what I like what he did here was he showed you his patches, and I just think that's really cool. And let's go over here. Let's do this one. This one's cool. I mean, I can get that out of the Messenger. I can get that out of a lot of synths that I have. The texture of this. Listen to this. Now I'm going to stop it right there, and I want you guys to go and check this guy's page out. It is the, what is it? What is his name here? I can't see it. The Horse Vals. I don't know. I subscribe to his channel. He does some cool stuff. Let's see. What's this one? This is First Contact with the Malevolent. Let's check this one out. Again, he shows his patches. I love it. All right, check his channel out. Very cool stuff. I just wanted to touch base on that because I found that and I really liked it. And I was going to turn Samurai onto it and everybody else, but I figured I'd do it tonight. Only because I'm live, which segues into the next rant and roll. This is a rant now. This is a roll. We jammed a little. We talked a little bit of synth. Now we're going to rant and roll. I look like a Muppet, don't I? Somebody with their hand up my ass, controlling my head. What the fuck? I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's go down here. All right, so, anyway, let's. You know what? I'm gonna before I rant and roll because this is gonna be a big one. This is a big one tonight. Okay, me and the boys. We're talking today about this, and this is a big one. So let's go through some of this stuff here. Hold on. All right, let's see. We got anybody in the chat here? We've got Waves wishes me a Vafangul. Thank you very much. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Eternian. That was just a quick. By the way, that really weird sounding patch was the Ambient Zero. Check it out. Oh, I turned it off. Oh, this is what I love about live TV, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. Ready? The Ambient Zero. I just broke that out tonight. It's been sitting on there and I haven't really messed with it. And I said, you know what? Let's play around with this, shall we? And that's what I did. And I'm very happy I did it because it sounds bloody fucking good. And the reverb on that is fantastic, you know? Anyway, let's go back, shall we? So we're going to rant and roll here, but let's see. Life is good in the salt mine. Well, that's good. You work in the salt mine with Samurai, huh? Oh, I work in a coal mine. Yeah, that's where I go. I go in a coal mine. All right, let's see. Things are good. Minus on the floor. On jamming and feeling everything hurts. Ha ha ha. Back of the desk for me. Okay. What's up, Echo? That's George G saying hello. All right, let's see. Eyeballing multi-poly native from Korg. I have it. It's excellent. It is. It's very good. However, there's nothing like a piece of hardware that you can tinker with and touch and feel with your hands and your fingers. You touch them knobs, baby. Yeah. All right. What else we got here? We have bear in hand saying salud with the chairs. Salud. All right, there you go. And Samurai no Diddy. I hear you, brother. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks for the hot tip about. Oh, okay. That's Eternian. All right. So I won't read all of this stuff. Fuck those patch freeloaders. Okay, that's Hans. Hi, Hans. Where's the Machines at? Where's the Machines 1 tonight? Where did he go? Anybody? Bueller? Where is he? Somebody text that lad. Where is he? Anyway, let's see. Hey, Greg from Loonsbury Pedals are here. Hey, Greg, how's it going, buddy? Let's see. Alex Ideo. How you doing, Alex? Who else we got in here? Let's see. We got Rock, Mr. Rock. How are you, sir? Yeah, everything's groovy. All right. Okay, so anyway, let's talk about this. So I got to take a deep breath because this is going to be a long one. As you can see on the thumbnail that I have up on the page next to me, it says, Synth Mafia, too scared to go live. So one of the things that I found very ironic was I used to create just videos and throw them up on YouTube. And, you know, I did it because I enjoyed it and it was fun. And I do. I still enjoy it. It's still fun. But I go live now because ever since I basically got a hold of bring back the eye patch. No. Anyway, so I look over here and I read stuff. I'm sorry. So anyway, when I finally teamed up with Synth Samurai, I actually, the nice thing is I actually, he told me, he said, go live, Echo. So I did, right? And I've been trying to, you know, find my way and, you know, finally get my feet on the ground with it. And I really like it. I really like going live. I love chatting with you guys and girls and ladies and gents and he, she, they, them, vafanguls. And I just think it's awesome, right? And now we've been noticing a trend on YouTube. If you're paying attention, if you're a YouTuber like we are and you're paying attention to what's going on, there's a lot of people out there now that are doing this whole like, oh, I'm going to create a second channel and I'm going to go live on that channel. That's what they do, right? You know why? Because they don't want to fuck up their channel, the one that they built up for so many years and, you know, dragged us all in to watch all of their videos that, you know, snap and pop and the head movements and then the fade outs and the fade ins and then, you know, and then the horrible demos that they do on synthesizers. Okay. And a lot of times, you know, there were a lot of people out there that I still respect because they did grow their channel and they worked hard at it. It's hard work. It is hard work. You know, people think being a YouTuber is not hard work. If you're making a video, 3 or 4 videos a week, and you're editing them, and you're not live, and you're editing them, and you're going in and you're putting in content, and you're putting in the time, and you're making sure the sound's right, and you buy expensive cameras, and you got all this shit going on, and then you put it all together, and you throw the video out, and you hope that you get some followers and some views so that you can make some fucking money, because that's what it comes down to for these guys, right? So, you know, one of the things that's very interesting now is, you know, a lot of people are going live, you know, and Samurai's been doing live videos for a while, right? And, you know, there's a bunch of people. Was it Weaver Beats? He's been doing live stuff for a long time. There's a whole bunch of people, Sonic State. The thing that's great about live is that you make a mistake and something goes wrong and who gives a shit? You just roll with it, right? The other thing is you get the chance to chat to your chat room, your fan base, your people who come in and check you out all the time, right? The other thing is being a live YouTuber, I get to go in and check you guys out. Like I got to go in and if you have a channel and you're throwing videos up there, you know, we go in and we get to check you guys out, right? And that's cool. That's what it's all about, you know, creating a community. But the guys who built their channels over the years and, you know, make money and, you know, they get free stuff and all that shit. I mean, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. I've gotten free stuff, right? Sorry, I had to adjust my seat just then. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. You know, I've gotten free microphones. I got a free stand to try out by Liquid Stands, which is amazing, by the way. Liquid Stands are great stands. Solid. Solid. The microphone I'm using right now, this is a really nice mic by Toner. Inexpensive microphone, probably goes for about $40, $50. They sent this to me to try, and I put it on my channel, and at first I hated it. Then I messed with it, got the right sound, and I actually love this microphone. It sounds amazing. Yeah, so anyway, little thing here. So, you know, the funny thing is like, these guys get free synthesizers. They get free drum machines. They get free, and I'm not saying I want that stuff, because here's the thing. When you get free stuff from major companies, major brands, what ends up happening is you're definitely connected to them, and there's an NDA that's involved, and there's all kinds of crazy shit. I don't want to deal with that. Okay. So, you know, the other thing is these guys don't, I don't believe they actually do any pros and cons. There's no pros and cons with the, with the synth that they're trying, right? They just do all the pros. They might say, oh, well, I don't like the color of the text, right? I don't know why I do that voice. Anyway, but that's what you get, right? You don't get like, oh, geez, man, I really don't like, you know, the sound of the filter, or maybe I don't like the way, you know, the LFO isn't snappy enough, or this is the kind of shit that you don't get. But this is the kind of shit you get from the Renegades. We're upfront, we're honest, you know. We know, like, if there's something that, you know, that we don't like about a certain synthesizer, you know, we'll say it. You know, I when I first got the Muse, a lot of people were like, "Oh, the Muse goes out of tone. Why would you want something that goes out of tone?" Well, the Muse is a full-blown analog synthesizer, and it does go out of tune when it's not warmed up. So if you go and you turn the thing on and you just start playing it, it's not going to be in tune. If I turn on the Matrix Brute and I start playing it and don't let it warm up, it's going to make this really ganky sound. Actually, I should record it because it does sound kind of fucking cool. And it's not in tune. You know, I give it about 15, 20 minutes, right? It warms up. Same with the Muse, right? Messenger, I don't know about. I haven't had a chance to, every time I turn the Messenger on, it works. So I don't know what's going on with end music in the Messenger. Unlike a digital synth where you turn it on, boom, bang, bam, slam, bang, dang, doon, dang, and it fucking works, right? You know, I've got a Rev 2 here. I've got a Rev 2 here, kids. Let's see. Let me turn this guy up a little. Rev 2 is a great synth. Does it have to warm up? Hell no. Just works. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So now these guys, what they're doing is that they're making these second. I'm making a second channel. I'm gonna have a channel number 2, right? And they're doing that because they're going live. These guys are going live. They're trying it out. You know what they're doing? They're dipping their toe in. I'm going to dip my toe in and see how it works out, you know. And one of them, I'm not going to name names. You can name them if you want in the chat. But hey, the Machines One finally made it. How you doing, Machines One? How you doing, kid, huh? How's the back of your fucking sack there, buddy? Hey, oh. Anyway. My Take 5 and my TEO don't need to warm up. Yeah. I mean, it's just the way it is, right? Some synths do, some synths don't. The Muse is an old school analog synth in a new format. That's all I'm going to say. It's all I'm going to say. Anyway. So these guys, they dip their toes in and they go, I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin my, they don't say it out loud. They don't tell you that. But that's really what's going on. One of them, I'm not going to name names. Okay, I won't. But he's like, wow, I
my other one I have 55,000 billion people in, but this one I only have about 260, and I kind of like it. It's cozy.
Stop it. Come on. You don't build a channel up to that amount of people. Make a second channel so that you can go live, and then when somebody calls you out on it, you turn around and say, "Oh, well, I like it because it's small. It's intimate." Get the fuck out of here. All right? That's all bullshit. Okay, guys? They're dipping their toes in. They want to see, and some of them can't even go live. They don't even know how to. I didn't know how to, but the only way you learn how to is when you do it. I've been a performer all my life. I've played on stages. I was in a rock opera. I've done everything. I've done a whole bunch of shit, right? Played live all my life. And, it's the same thing to me. Like right now, I'm looking into the camera and I'm looking at you guys. You're my audience. So I'm performing right now, kind of, sort of, what do I, I'm just who I am. I fuck up words. I fuck up names of shit. I don't give a fuck anymore, okay? I used to be like, hey, guys, we're going to check out the new Roland Aria series. Yeah. And that was fine, and that's who I am, too. I'm not an asshole. Some people might think I am. But I mean, I'm who I am. When I talk this to you guys, this is how I talk when I'm on the phone with Hans or Machines, or we're in a group chat with Samurai. I mean, this is me, right? I found my niche. I found out who I am. This is me doing live, and I don't care, right? And it's kind of cool because I get to be who I am. Mixmaster, how you doing, man? I get to be who I am. And I get to talk about things that I like to talk about, and I get to show off things that I like to show off. And, I get to jam. I haven't written a piece of music in a while because all I've been doing is YouTube stuff and jamming live. And I really don't care, though. I'm having fun. Isn't that what it's all about? Isn't that what it's all about, kids? Having fun. Yeah. Having fucking fun. That's what we do. Why the fuck did we start doing music in the first place? Because why? Oh, it's a very serious subject, music. You have to be very serious about it. No, you don't. Have fun. When I first started playing the drums, my brother-in-law taught me how to play the drums when I was a kid, and I was 10 years old, and he gave me his drum kit, and I played it, and he taught me, and I played my first gig when I was 12. It was for my cousin's party, and we only knew like 6 songs, and it was me and a guitar player and a bass player, and we went to school together, and I got applause, and that was it. My mind got blown, and I was like, this is all I want to do. I enjoy music. It's so much fun to do. Do you know how many gigs I played for free, even as an adult musician? Just because I got to play, right? He's got these people running around going, no, you got to make money, man. You got to make the fucking money, man. No, you don't. Just play, right? I mean, I've gotten paid. I've gotten paid big money. I've gotten paid shit money. I've played for 200 people. I played for 2 people. One of the things that we talked about today also, segue into that, was when you play live, it's just like when you go live on YouTube. Some people will go live on YouTube and there won't be anybody in the chat. And they're like, oh, geez, there's nobody in the chat. I'm going to shut it down. And they shut it down, and they're like, I got all freaked out by it. Oh, nobody's listening to me. Nobody cares about me. That's who gives a fuck? Seriously. I would play clubs sometimes with my band, and there would be 300 or 400 people wall to wall in the club, above capacity in some of these clubs, okay? And I would go to the next gig, and there'd be like 3 people. And we always had a motto. The motto was, you go out and you play that show like that room is filled with people. So we played in front of 4 people like we were rocking with our cocks out, and we didn't give a fuck, and we had a blast doing it. 2 people got up and danced. I played several shows like that. I played packed freaking theaters. I played school gymnasiums packed. right? Back in the 80s, you booked a gig in a school gymnasium. Why? Because that was the only place that and it was good for the school because the school got money donated to it. And, you know, I backed up some pretty serious Boston bands and played big fucking halls, right? And I've played for one or two people. You know, it doesn't matter, man. I played a bar mitzvah once. Oh, what a show that was. We opened up with War Pigs by Black Sabbath, and the mother turned around and said, "Get these guys out of my backyard." And the father loved us, so he paid us and he gave us some beers and some food. And we played another song and we packed up and left. And one of my roadies took a dead squirrel and put it in their mailbox. So when they opened the mailbox like this, the tail would pop out. It was fucking funny. Anyway, yeah. So that's pretty much, what you do. You go live, you be yourself, and you talk about whatever the hell you want, and, I really think that, these guys that are dipping their toes in the water, these big hitters, these guys that we all used to follow and respected, and I still do respect them to some extent, to a point. I don't really watch their channels anymore. You know whose channels I watch? I watch your channels. I'll go watch Soar. Soar has a great channel. Symptoms of Reality. I watch them, right? I'll go in and I'll watch Hans. I'll watch Samurai. I Rourke did a video, and Twin Cities Oxygen, and I pop in, I lurk. I don't always say hello, but I go to your channel, I subscribe to it, right? This is what we do. Tactical MIDI, he's another one. He's gone live. He's trying his hardest, right? Yeah, he had a big problem the other day. It was so hot out. He had no air conditioning. He couldn't go in the studio. I get it, right? We all go through life shit. But he still made a video to tell people he couldn't go live. I mean, this is what we do, right? If it wasn't for Synth Samurai bringing us all together also with the Kumite, I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't know half you guys. I wouldn't be doing this right now, right? You go live, you perform, you put on your best show. The other night I did a show, I thought it sucked. And the guys came down hard on me like, shut the fuck up, Echo. It was great, right? That was nice. And I wasn't looking for that. I was just being honest. I thought it sucked, right? You go and you do your best and you perform, and because it is a performance. Whether you're out here talking about, the filter wave goes to -3 to whatever. You're still performing. You know what I'm saying? These are things that, I live by. Like I said, when I was performing in bands and touring and stuff, these are the things that, we would go out and say is like, hey, let's give it our best. We're going to go out there and rock out, and when I turn the cameras on and I put the microphone on and I got these new fancy mics. These mics are cool, by the way, guys. You got to check these out. Let me show you again. This is, Mayono microphones. See if I can get the light there. Mayono microphones. There's these little bitty microphones, and they come in a little charging box. You can charge the box. See the white lights are on, right? Oh, wait, hold on. There they are. Oh, I'm really bad at this camera thing. I don't give a fuck though, right? I'll show you. So you close it. There's a little white lights that tells you they're fully charged. I'm wearing one right now, but I have it on because I can switch cameras like I did the last video that I did. This little microphone it's sick. It's magnetic. It sounds great. Samurai's like, hey, dude, why don't you get a fucking lavalier mic or a lapel microphone like he's got? And I'm like, okay. At first I was like, what do I want that for? Then I went, okay, because then I can do shit like this. And I can still talk to you guys, right? And I can play something that nothing comes out of, but you still hear my voice. Do you see what I'm saying? It's live TV, you fuck up all the time. Here, let me turn this on. Let's turn this on. There we go. And let me get back here. Hold on, fellas. There we go. Okay. And now I could talk to you. I can talk while I'm playing. And it's cool because this synthesizer is so freaking awesome. You know, it's so, I mean, it's, you know, it's great sounding synth, man. This is the Messenger. I love this synth. It's a great sounding synth, all right? That's all I gotta say. Anyway, let's go to another bank. I'm gonna go to another bank. Let's do another bank, right? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it because this camera angle, I gotta get a better camera angle. Here, stand over here. How's that? How's that? That better? All right. Let's see. Now, this is so low. Let's see. Now, the other thing is, I don't have any. I don't have any effects on this at all. I mean, it's just got organ sounds built into it. I mean, not that I would use them. Sounds like a farfisa. Anyway, let's go back. Let's do another bank. Let's do bank 13. That's one of my favorite numbers. Listen to that nastiness. Oh, let's put some reverb on that, shall we? Let's do a little bit of reverb. Let's get a reverb. Yeah. Woo. Let's get a little reverb. Let's get a little echo on there. Echo, let go of my echo, man. All right, let's see. Echo, and we're going to do some analogness. Let's try it. Listen to that. Beastly, gassedly. It's beefy. That's beefy, huh? Listen to that. Enough of that. You get the picture. It's a beastly synthesizer. I really like it a lot. It's And I'm just fucking around with it. I'm not even like programming it or anything. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me go back. There we go. Best Moog commercial ever. What do we got in the chat? What are we going on here? What does it sound good in a mix? Yes, Conductive, it sounds good in a mix. I know. It really does. It sounds great. 30 Cents only plays the Moog. Samurai, you funny man. You a funny boy. I played the Messenger at Guitar Center. It was cool, but have you ever heard of the subsequent 37? Yes, I have. And the guy by the name of Synth. You funny man too, Rock. You're funny. You guys are funny tonight. You make the Echo laugh. Subsequent 37's cool. But I personally, Banana Rider 69, Air, what's up, man? I personally like I like the Messenger. I mean, I like it. I got it. I own it. This guy right here will be heading into my home because they told me to buy it, and I am programmed to listen to what Samurai and Hansvold says. They told me to buy the synthesizer, so I will buy the synthesizer. Whoa. Anyway, so many changed hands. What are we talking about? Oh. Yeah. Anyway, so getting back to what I was saying earlier was like, you know, these guys are going to fail because I don't think they have it in them to do a live stream like this and to communicate with you guys on a level like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they're amazing. I hope they do well. But I just, I just don't think that, the dipping your toe in the water and seeing if it's okay and not doing it on the channel that really all your fans, your Patreons, your subscribers come from, and go to watch. Why wouldn't you do it on that main channel? If I had, I don't know, 135,000 followers or whatever, right? I'd still be doing live stuff. I would, and if I didn't do live stuff and I was doing regular videos and I switched to doing live stuff, I think it would be a lot of fun. If I had that many people. I have you guys and I'm having fun. I have all of you guys, more than I ever had before. It's true. I started out, I remember when I first got my first, I don't know, was it 100 followers? I was like, oh my God, I got 100 people. And then, I remember it went up to, it was like, 300 and until I got to, I think I was like 1,200 people. And that's when I started hanging out with Samurai and I said, hey, we should do a show together. And all of a sudden, my people started coming in, watching my stuff live. And then some of his people came over. You guys are some of his people. Everybody came and everybody's having fun live. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's why YouTube's taking a little bit of a very strange turn. It's turning. Things are changing. And, like when, how can I put this? It's like changing of the old guard, right? If you don't change your ways, it's like a company, for instance, a company that makes the same goddamn thing. They make this cord, right? This is the cord that they make. They've been making it for 300-400 years, right? And they turn around and some company comes out and goes, we can make this better, and we will. So we're going to put a little thingy on here, and we're going to make it so that it's a spring, and it doesn't break when you stick it into something. And the old guard company that's still making that same cable goes, we don't have to do that. Our cable's successful. It's been working just fine for people for 400 years. That new company that put the little spring on the end of it Well, they sold more in less time and crushed you. That's what's going to happen. Maybe I'm wrong, but my prediction is if you don't change the way the algorithms and things are going on YouTube with this whole live thing, you're going to miss the boat. And the old guard that won't get on that boat, that keeps doing the same type of videos over and over and over again. I mean, I guess doing a live video like I'm doing is the same type of video I've been doing now for a couple of years over and over again, but I have different subjects. I rant, I laugh, I yell, I scream, I say vafangul, I talk to you guys. That's the thing that's different though. I talk to you guys. Look at, I'm reading this stuff. You synth pimp echo, Papa Synth. Excuse me, Echo, quiet. I got to change her name because she's really driving me fucking crazy. What else here? I'm going to read some of the comments like I always do. What's overpriced? Let me see where you're going with that. Messenger is pretty. It's heavy. It is. See, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know, attorney. And are you saying the messenger's overpriced? I don't know. I'm missing something. Hey, Midi Mark, what's up, man? Midi Mark Productions, what's going on? How y'all doing? Oh, there he is. Metatron's Cube. If you haven't checked out Metatron's Cube, go check out Metatron's Cube. I've been following that dude and his cronies for a while. And you still got your old videos posted, right? I hope so, because the stuff is cool, man. UBXADs. Nice. Yeah, do it, dude. Anyway, everybody, check out everybody. If anybody's got a channel in the chat right now, go check each other's channels out. Seriously, it's so cool. That's how we stay a community, man. You know? Anyway, so I really think that, these guys are going to fail. I don't think that, some of them might not. I think that most of them, because they don't know how to do it, they do the same shtick all the time. And I don't think that they're going to, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe their followers, their subs will turn around and say, hey, this is great. I finally get to chat with you. I mean, that's one of the coolest things, is being able to chat with somebody. You know what I mean? The thoughts on, what's your thoughts on flat Earth? Samurai wants to know my thoughts on flat Earth. There you go. So anyway, let's see what else we got in here. Brock, treat yourself, bro. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm reading this. The messenger is like 12 to 1300. Oh, Australian dollars. Well, that's crazy. It's only like what, $8.99? $8.99, right? Let's look it up. Let's do it together, shall we? There's the Synth Samurai. He's a fun guy. He drinks fungi. He does drink fungi, coffee. That's what he drinks. He drinks that mushroom coffee. I want to try it. I know it's got good beneficial stuff for your body and your mind and your soul and your spirit. And let's get it cracking, shall we, kids? All right. Let's go to my favorite place. Shvitvada. And we're looking up what? The Messenger? There it is. Yeah, $8.99. It's in stock. Ooh. We thought that these buttons were red. They're actually kind of like a They're kind of like an orange color. Interesting. You know, I know that Moog does a lot of that stuff. Like Moog does, like on the Muse, there's one yellow button. Oh no, there's two yellow buttons, and there's three yellow buttons. But I know like on the subsequent and even like the sub fatty, the LEDs were yellow. But the slim fatty, that had the white slim fatty's sick. It's got blue lights. Very cool. Let's see. Let's see here. I like the malevolent. Now, I didn't like the malevolent, like I said in the beginning, but I got to tell you, I'm very impressed with it. We're going to go back and check out a video. There it is. I got to tell you, it's fucking ugly. It really is fucking ugly. I don't know why they use that color green either. It's a weird color. Kind of like a teal. Teal. Is that how you say it? Teal. It's tal. I'm from fucking Boston. That's how we talk. Let me get rid of this. Boop. Yeah, it's fucking ugly. Eternian likes the colors. Okay. I just, Samurai's given he's given the fist bump, so somebody must like Flat Earth or Broke Boy. Right? Is that, I don't know. Little Cuties? Broke Boy Orange? I don't know. Escape from New York Green. What? Really? What do you mean? All right, now you got my curiosity going, bro. Let's see. Escape from New York Green. Is that what you mean? Right here? I mean, I guess. Yeah, the plane right here, that looks like Escape from New York Green. I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's kind of it. It could be a little brighter. Like, I just don't. I don't know. That's like the Mantis. Why didn't they make the Mantis? You see the green on the side of my, see the green behind my head? That's Mantis green. See the green right here that's showing up in my subscribe button? That's Mantis green. It's like ever seen a praying mantis? They're green. I did see one brown one once. It was very rare. Maybe it was just cooked in the sun. I don't know if he didn't move. They don't move. They move very slowly. They also, when they mate with their, with the male, the mantis, after it's done mating, the female bites the male's head off and eats it. Yeah. Kind of makes you wonder about the female species and another species. Anyway, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I just think it's ugly. I don't like the knobs they used either. I think the knobs are ugly. And if they're D-shaft knobs, I'm changing them out. I'm going to put different knobs on it. I like knobs. I like putting different knobs on things. I went off on the stickiness of the Arturia knobs. They really need to fucking do something about that because that pisses me off. And then they want $180 for a brand new package of them. For what? So that I can put knobs that are going to get sticky on my synth again? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know what Hans feels about Arturia. The PWM green is vintage 70s green. Where do you get that, bro? Vintage 70s green. Now, you want to see? Let me show you. Let me show you something, papi chulo, okay? Let me show you vintage 70s. Let me show you. Vintage 70s. Let me show you. right? Green. Oh, Hans, maybe you're right. Holy shit, I stand corrected. Actually, it was an avocado color. Yeah, Hans, you're right. But look at this green. This looks better. Why don't we go with the color like this? Look at this green right here, this one. Look at that green. You know? Like, you know? Like this green here, even the light green that I used for Rant and Roll looks better than that green on the Malevolent. It's, come on. I mean, look at this thing. Fucking green. Fucking A. Where is it? What the fuck did I do with it? Oh, get rid of him. I guess, oh, there it is. Hold on. What the? Did I go past it? There it is. I mean, I guess. I don't know, fellas. I think, ladies, gents, he, she, they, them, bafangul. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at it, I guess. The knobs suck, man. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to find its way into my humble abode. So, anyway, let me go back here real quick. Oh. I'll be all right. Where is he?
The Synth Samurai.
Here he is. Let's go to Samurai's page. I'm just going to show you something here.
Let me try something here.
So it does sit well in a mix. I like what he does here. It's a great song, by the way.
Everybody's crawling on me, on me. Everybody's hating on me, 'cause he ain't me.
He does something.
Sometimes I can't think when time
Oh, maybe it's another video.
for you.
Let me see.
Octave. Starts to like, you feel like it's breaking open, and then when you find that spot where it's unstable, which I found spots on mine that are like unstable, I know exactly where they are now. Listen, see if you can find them for yourself. Throw.
Now, Samurai, I have a question for you. I notice you have a patch cable here. That patch cable is going into what and out of what? Could you answer that question, sir? While I'm waiting for him to answer that question, let's see. Sequential is doomed. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? Dave Smith was a wonderful person. I met him. Nice guy. Super nice guy. Dave Smith didn't drink pumpkin spice coffee, bro. Dave Smith was a connoisseur of different whiskeys and brandies. When you went to the sequential booth, the Dave Smith booth at NAMM, he always had a couple of bottles of brandy and whiskey with glasses because he would offer you a shot. I'm not fucking with you. Like, that was his deal. Anybody that rags on Dave Smith, though, really, I'm sorry, but that's just fucking stupid. The man helped invent MIDI. Okay? He also stabilized the tuning in synthesizers, and Bob Moog hated him for that. Okay? A little history for you. Anyway, let's see. So what is that? What is that patch cable going to? Mix out into bandpass. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Mr. Samurai. Let's see. I mean, listen to that nastiness. He does something. I want to hear. He puts, I think he puts the op 6 through it. Midied it up. Am I looking at the wrong video, bro? I think I'm looking at the wrong video. Let's go to videos. Live. Oh, what the hell is that? Samurai's watching some weird shit. No, this isn't even his channel, is it? No. Oh, I lost him. Where'd he go? Oh, I'm so horrible at this shit, aren't I? Welcome to live TV, ladies and gents. Synth Samurai. Here it is. All right, here we go. What the hell is going on? Espencraft? I don't want him. Oh, I can't even. Sorry. Hold on. Synth Samurai, yes, you. There he is. Excellent, live. Where's the one that you put? Is it this one? You put the... Whoa.
Swam a mile out, drifting all away.
Samurai, which one is it that you put them a level it through? That was the first video. This one? I'm so confused right now. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the goddamn thing? Let's look at this here. 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 9 days ago, 13 days ago, 2 weeks ago. So it's this one, right? I'm sorry. I'm just reading. Sorry, guys. Wasn't promises. Kicks and Beats. What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. Is it this one?
Dual envelopes, 30. Sure.
All right, so this is before you got it, I can tell. All right, so that's before you got it. 3 days ago, 3 days ago. I don't know. I'm losing my mind here. 13 days ago. This is a question and answer one. This is the coffee shop talk. All right, we don't care about that one right now. We want the one where you... So it's got to be this one. You turn around and you said, let me put the... It's an OP6, the OP6, you put the OP6 MIDI through.
It's
I don't know. I can't find it. What are you going to do? It's in videos. It's in videos. In videos. Oh, is it this one? Oh, you got a lot of them.
Defactivator, and within this. Now, I know.
I remember this one. It's not this one. It's this one.
So far, it's the easiest. Yes, it doesn't spin round.
No, it's not this one. This is a great song, by the way, guys. You should check this song out. Is this one?
Skirt, skirt, skittle and dirt. 10 o'clock comes, it goes by. 11 o'clock comes, 12 o'clock, it's time. Let's go flying away.
This is a great song, too. All right, I'm confused. Anyway, guys, check out Synth Samurai stuff. It's fucking awesome. I'm sorry, brother. I'm having a hard time. I want to find that one patch that you did. It was cool. It was like,
Let me try something here.
this is it. So let me explain this. So he puts the op 6 through the MIDI up to the malevolent. Is it right here? Yeah, this is it. This is very cool.
Let's bring in the malevolent.
That's fucking cool. That is very fucking cool. I really like that a lot. Anyway, let me do this. Hans, is this you? Yeah, Hans, this is you, right? Yeah, this is cool. This is Hans's demo. And this is really cool. The effects in this, the graphics, the sound, everything's very cool in this. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit. This is the Malevolent and the Messenger. I'm gonna fast forward a little. what I love about us is we all have different styles. We all do different things. This is fucking cool because he's really showing you the dynamic textures that you can get from the Malevolent and the Moog Messenger. What's up, Tactical Mini? What's up, Fisk? So definitely check out Hans's on the Synth Renegades page, and also on Hans's page. We I don't do a whole lot on this page, and I should. Sorry, I haven't done a Synth Hefner in a while, and I probably should because it's been a while. Hefner needs to come out of retirement. But anyway. So you guys get the picture. Like, check out the stuff. Check out this guy's channel too. I just think it's really cool that he shows you the different patch cables that he uses, different patches he uses. And definitely check this stuff out. Samurai's the man, you know. Anyway, I don't have much else to say other than what I said. I just think that it's going to be a very interesting situation for people who have always made videos and never really did a live video with anybody. I think it's going to be difficult for them to do that, and not being able to, you know, I mean, I stop and you guys see I stop and I read the comments, and you got to do that. You know, we got to talk to one another. We got to, you know, if I can answer questions, or if I can just laugh at some of the shit that you guys post, which is hilarious. Let's see. I'm just reading some stuff here. Yeah, I know I should. I should definitely go on to the SRM channel and do some jams. I should. Maybe I will tomorrow. Maybe I will tomorrow night when I get home from work. I'll jump on. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to take off. I've been on for a little bit now. And I hope that you guys enjoy the show. I love having you guys in here. I love doing these live streams. They're awesome. They're fun. And yeah. You know what I always say, fellas, ladies and gents, he, she, they, them, va fangul. Oh, one more thing. Let's do this, shall we? Check out my merch channel. Yeah, check it out. We've got some new stuff on the merch channel. We've got the Synth Sexual shirt. This is for your ladies. This is by your ladies, this shirt. This is synth sexuals. You need some sensual, sensual. I always fuck this up. Sensational healing. Sensual healing. There we go. But yeah, you know, it's in pink neon. Photos don't do it justice, but there it is. Okay. Sensual healing. There it is. Try saying that 3 times fast. So yeah, there's that one. And then there's, you know, the Vafangul hat, the shirt, the samurai shirt. This is the flat earth shirt that Samurai so desperately wanted. Vafangul in Italian colors on the front. Then we have the flat earth map, flag, United States flag right there. We've got the SRM logo on the sleeve. There you have it. So check it out, guys. Oh, we also have these bucket hats. They come in pink, baby blue, white, and black. And no, the model does not come with it. She is cute, but she doesn't come with it. There you go. Vafangul hat, bucket hat. Check it out. And we got a whole bunch of other goodies. We've got some Behringer Bros hats. We've got the Vafangul hat here. Yeah, we've got the Vafangul shirt. This one, this is the original. This actually tells you what it says. Then we have the SRM guy on the back. American flag on the sleeve. Italian symbol on the other sleeve. There you go. Good looking shirt. Cheap too. Good stuff, cheap. Stuff don't grow on trees, fellas. Ladies and gents. He, she, they, them, Vafangul. All right? We've got flags, we've got bottles, we got everything. You name it, we got it. Come on down to Crazy Eddie's. We got it all. All right? All right. So anyway, like I always say, stay frosty, stay creative, watch your 6, go live. Y'all got to go live. Even if you don't like being in front of a camera, go live. The cameras that I have are made by a company called OBSBot, right? Before I go, let me show you that. Let's. I'm just going to show you this. Hold on now. Hold on. Don't go anywhere yet. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. Hold the phone. Let's do this. Let's go to right, we go in here. Let's see, we see Aussie bought the. Here we go. This company right here. Right? This company right here. I bought this camera. This is the Meet. It's 4K. And then if we go to their channel, we've got OBSBot. This is, I mean, not their channel, but their page. Let's see if I can find. Here we go. There's the Meet. There's the Meet 2. This is the one that I bought. It's smaller, but there's also the tiny. And Samurai has that one as well. But anyway, you can get them on Amazon. You can go directly to their page. They're cheap, man. $69. This is what I paid for this. And it's smaller than the Meet 2. The Meet 2 is bigger. It's about this big. This one's like this big. If I could show you, I would, but I'm not moving it because it's in a perfect spot right now. And that would be this camera right here. Oh, wrong one. Ha! This camera. Oh. What? What is it upside down? Oh, this is great. Don't you love live TV? I love it. I fucking love this shit. I do. I do. Let's find out why, shall we, kids? Oh, it's so much fun. So much fun, yeah. Let's see. I don't know why that did that. Oh, yeah. That's great. That's great. Oh, we're having fun now. Wow. You know, I really do have a lot of fun doing this shit. Oh, that's great too. That came out good. I just, you know, I don't know why this is happening right there. We go. All right, fine. Lock it, pocket, socket. All right, there it is. I don't know why that did that, but let's see if we got any more out of place. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Why is this back to following me? No, you're supposed to be over there, man. Standard motion. No, we don't want motion. Let's turn the tracking off. Yeah, so, and you can mess with these. I don't know why that did that. What the fuck is going on? This is great. Upper body. Wow. It's literally tracking things I don't want it to track. So let's see. This is fun, isn't it? I'm having fun right now. Let's see. Zoom. We're going to zoom out. And then we're going to bring this down. No. Wow, that really got out of focus, huh? What the fuck is going on? I don't know why that did that. What? Oh, shit. There it is. It's coming. Wow, huh? I don't know why that did that. I had no idea that that would do that. It's still not focused right either. Let's turn off. No, zoom tracking's off. Oh. Yeah, there's a great commercial for you guys, right? Great, it's great. I don't know why that did that. Very, very interesting. Okay. How's this one? This one's good. Yeah, this one's good. This one's good. This one's good. I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
Fucking A. So guys, like I said, they're great cameras. They work great. The software is awesome. I don't know why that one did that. It's not supposed to do motion tracking. I turned that off. So kind of weird that did that. Yeah, very strange. I have to check that out after I hang up with you guys. Let's see, is this? Huh. I don't know. Anyway, so like I said, stay frosty, stay creative, watch your six, go live. You don't have to spend a lot of money on cameras and microphones. You don't. Trust me, not when you're going live. And yeah, what's this say? To shut this Moog shill fest down. Echo Wong. Really? Don't insult me like that. Oh, shut up. Echo, shut up. All right. Okay. Echo Wang. Okay. All right. I see how you guys want to play. After the good things I've been saying about you all. Okay. Listen, stay frosty, stay creative, and watch your six. And like I always say, peace.